Today I will discuss another question based on ordinary point. Okay. Question is, obtain series solution of the following differential equation d2y dx square plus xy is equals to 0. So if I compare with the previous video where you can see this x was replaced by 1, now you have x. Now try to understand, if I have x, how to tackle the situation. Okay, so first is the given differential equation is this, d2y dx square plus xy is equals to 0, number 1. Next you write down the general form, p0x d2y dx square plus p1x dy dx plus p2x y is equals to 0. This is number 2. If I compare equation number 1 and equation number 2, what do we get? p0x is equals to 1. That is a comparison of this and that. Okay. So p0x equals to 1, p1x is equals to 0 where because there is no first order derivative term, and p2x is equals to x. Okay. Now here p0 0 is equals to 1. If I put x equals to 0, so not equals to 0. So this is the formula. So from here it is clear x equals to 0 is an ordinary point of the ordinary differential equation 1. Okay. Hence, its series solution about x equals to 0 can be expressed as y is equals to summation n is equals to 0 to infinity a n x to the power n. This is we are considering, this is equation number 3. Now differentiate this, dy dx is equals to n is equals to 1 to infinity n a n x to the power n minus 1. After derivative we have this. Okay, next. And second derivative is d2y dx square is equals to summation n equals to 2 to infinity n minus 1 a n x to the power n minus 2. Okay, so I repeat once again, if derivative is second order you should write here 2 to infinity, and if it is first order you should write n equals to 1 to infinity. Please remember, it's most important part. Now you substituting all this value y d2y dy dx and d2y dx square in equation number 1, second order derivative term, and x into y. Now multiply, so you should multiply with x, that is x to the power n plus 1. So this is most important line. Try to understand how to rearrange this, very interesting and most important part. Okay, just to compare, what is our target? Our target to convert x to the power n. But what you have here, x to the power n plus 1, that means one step ahead. So if I want to get x to the power n, what do you do? I should put n replaced by this n should be replaced by n minus 1. So if I put here n minus 1, then we can extract n. Okay. Similarly, if I put n equals to n plus 2, if I replace n by n plus 2, then we get x to the power n. Okay, but here when you replace, just you memorize one important information, when you replace with plus, okay, then summation part should be decrease, whatever the number you are adding here. Okay, similarly from here, whatever the number you are decreasing from n, so that number you should add here. Try to understand, very easy, but you should memorize this information. Suppose we want to convert this x to the power n minus 2 as a xn, then what do you do? So n should be replaced by x to the power n plus 2 minus 2. Replace this. Okay, and n replaced by n plus 2. This n replaced by n plus 2, n plus 2 minus 1. Okay, so this portion is over. Now come to the series. So what you are substituting, n replaced by n plus 2, that means you are adding plus 2. So in series you should subtract 2 step, that is you have a 2, that is 1 and 0. So you should write n equals to 0 to infinity. So this line is very, very important. Clear? Please memorize this. Okay. Now come to the second part. I should replace n by n minus 1. So that means you deduct something from n. How much you are deducting? N minus 1 means you are subtracting 1 right here. And this n replaced by n minus 1. So that means you are subtracting. So that means in summation should be add 1. So that's why you have your n replaced by n is equals to 1 to infinity. So this is the most important information. Okay. Now x to the power n, both parts same. But here your range, summation range 0 to infinity and 1 to infinity. Okay. So that means these two are different. X variable power same, but summation part is not same. Then what do you do? Either you can one term within this summation, or from here you can extract one term. That means what is the meaning? So that means n equals to 0 to infinity means you can substitute the value of n 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 so on infinity. Okay, so that's why I extract n is equals to 0 term. So that's why I'm putting n equals to 0, n equals to 0 and n equals to 0, x to the power 0 plus what is left? If I extract 0 term, so then 1 to infinity is left. So that's why n is equals to 1 to infinity, n plus 2, n plus 1, a n plus 2 x to the power n. And this portion is same as it is. So from here, if I simplify, what is left? 2a2 x to the power 0 plus summation n equals to 1 to infinity, from here this expression plus n equals to 1 to infinity this expression. Okay, so x to the power n variable part same and summation part also same, both in both cases. Okay, so you may consider coefficient part. Okay, so from here you have 2a2 x to the power 0 means 1 plus n equals to 1 to infinity x to the power n coefficient n plus 2 n plus 1 a n plus 2, from here a n minus 1. This is equation number 4. Okay. Next, equating to 0 the coefficient of x to the power 0 and x to the power n. But there are two expression you have. One is for x to the power 0, another is for x to the power n. So we get 2a2 is equals to 0, from where we can generate the value of a2 is equals to 0. So another next expression, from next expression we have n plus 2 n plus 1 a n plus 2 plus a n minus 1 equals to 0. So second part, from here you may write a n plus 2 is equals to minus this term on the right side minus a n minus 1 by n plus 2 plus n. This is equation number 5. This is called recurrence relation, from where we can find the value of a0, a1, a2, a3, a4, 5 and so on. Putting n equals to 1, 2, 3 successively in 5. I think there is a question in your mind, then why it is from 1? Because last question it was from 0, because in last question your summation was starting from n equals to 0 to infinity, but here it is n equals to 1 to infinity. So that's why you should write n equals to 1 to infinity. So, clear? Most important question. Now for n equals to 1, if I put here a3 is equals to minus a0 by 3 into 2, that is a0 by 6. For n equals to 2, a4 is equals to minus a1 4 into 3, that is minus a1 by 12. Similarly, n equals to 3, a5 is equals to minus a2 by 5 into 4 is equals to 0 because a2 is equals to 0. This one. Okay. So that means ultimately a5 equals to 0. Now for n equals to 4, a6 equals to minus a3 by 6 into 5 is equals to minus 1 by 30 minus what is a3? A0 by 6 is equals to n by 180. Similarly, if for n equals to 5, a7 is equals to minus a4 by 7 into 6 is equals to 1 by 42, replaced by a4 minus a1 by 12, this value. What do you have? a1 by 502 and so on. What is your next part? We should substitute all values in your series solution. Next slide. Now substituting the values of all ai's in equation number 3 means series solution. We get y is equals to n equals to 0 to infinity a n x to the power n. Now we extract it. That is a0, a1 x, a2 x square, a3 x cube, a4 x to the power 4, a5 x to the power 5, a6 x to the power 6 and so on infinity. Now we substitute the value a0, a1. What is your a2? A2 is 0. What is your a3? From the last calculation, a3 is equals to minus a0 by 6. Substitute here. What is your a4? A4 is equals to minus a1 by 12 from the last calculation. What is your a5? A5 is 0. What is your a6? A6 is equals to a0 by 180 and so on. Now substitute. Okay, after simplification, what you have, this is your infinite series. From here it is clear all expression in terms of a0 and a1. So this is the required series solution of the given ordinary differential equation 1 where a0, a1 are arbitrary constant. So this is all about the calculation technique. Second question. Okay, so you should memorize important steps. Okay, thank you.